Oh my good lord.
Look at this guy. Oh, shut the fuck. I would describe myself as someone who enjoys poker. I had a casino-themed birthday party in 5th grade. I have one of those briefcases of poker chips that weigh 8,000 pounds. I've got an elite poker face, usually because I got no clue what's going on. Full house. That's a party when I pull up. 2 pair. Yeah, well, I had 2 parents until 5th grade. I flush when I pee. So naturally, I was pretty amped when I heard about Balatro, a batshit insane poker-based roguelite that my friend described as addicting to a life-ruining degree. And he was right. Since the moment I downloaded this time vampire, it has become the only thing I think about every second of every day. So I played it every day. For a month. For the next 30 days each, I will play about an hour or 2 of Balatro, slowly climbing through the ranks as I upgrade my cards, equip jokers with insane abilities, make catastrophic stomach-churning misplays, unlock new decks and cards, all culminating, hopefully, in my ultimate goal. Winning a run on Gold Stake, the highest difficulty. All right, babies, let's hit the cards table game. I'm new to this experience, so obviously I'm gonna need a tutorial. If you're already familiar with the game and don't need an explanation of the rules, you can skip to here, okay? Okay. Jimbo here tells me that each round I have a target score to beat called a blind, and I need to accumulate that many points in a certain number of hands shown here. Here's a list of the standard poker hands in order from best to worst in case you aren't familiar. For example, my first hand is a pair, which after a little math comes out to 56 points. I'm gonna need stronger hands if I want to survive the tutorial, so this is a good time to use one of my discards, shown here, to fish for a better hand. I look into a full house, which earns me more than enough points to beat the blind. My reward is $3, plus an additional $2 since I still had 2 unused hands left. After each round, you're taken to the shop, a commercial wonderland bursting with tools to strengthen your run. This asshole makes me buy a photo of himself, which adds 4 multiplier points, or mult, to every hand I play. This is one of 150 jokers the game has to offer, and while some are simple like Jimbo, others paved the way for some truly whack shit. I'm on to the next round, and I use my consumable tarot card to permanently turn these jacks into mult cards, which means each of them adds 4 mult to my score when I play them. This little boost takes care of the big blind with ease and earns enough cash to buy this voucher that permanently gives me an extra hand every round for the rest of the run. Each run is made up of a set of antes, each containing 3 rounds. If I can take down the next round, the boss of this ante, I'll move up to ante 2. If I beat ante 8, I win. I need to focus on the present though, since this boss blind, like all others, has a special ability I need to plan around. In this case, every time I play a hand, 2 random cards I'm holding are discarded, which would be annoying if I wasn't so fucking talented and curb stomp this bitch on the first hand again. I may never lose. I tear open a pack and am immediately overwhelmed with new mechanics. 11 chips and 30 extra chips. Why did they format this shit like the 5 whoppers and 5 more whoppers? I get to pick a card to add to my deck, and I settle on this gold 6 that earns me $3 if it's in my hand at the end of a round. After the next round is when things take a turn. I stumble upon this joker that gains 3 mult whenever a booster pack is skipped. We'll see soon how this thing completely corrupted my first run. In the meantime, though, I'm buying 2 more jokers. The only one that ended up factoring in was this guy, who gives me a free tarot card each time I play a hand with less than $5 in the bank. Can be gold and steel. No, fuck. When I get overwhelmed with a new game, I always end up just picking one thing to hyperfixate on, and this red card was that thing. So now instead of starting to stack my deck with all one suit or specific ranks of cards or actually learning what these new types of cards do, I spent the entire rest of my first run beating blinds and then spending all the money on packs just to skip them and not actually do anything. Look at these. These are planet cards, which level up certain poker hands and make them more powerful. Pretty cool. Nah, skip them. Got some more opportunities to enhance my deck. Or I could skip them, actually. Literally, the entire rest of the run is me treading water and then spending all my earnings on packs just to skip them. The end result is a 2-hour run that goes absolutely nowhere. I managed to squeak by round after round just to die a quiet death on ante 7. That's a lot further from winning than it sounds. I decided to take a different approach today since I need to get a better idea of how to take advantage of certain mechanics and Joker abilities. For example, I learned yesterday that you earn an extra $1 each round for every $5 you already have up to 25. So I figure getting above 25 as soon as possible is the best way to start fixing your deck. Keeping that in mind, I make sure to grab this rocket ship Joker in my first shop, which is going to earn me more and more extra money over time. I've noticed that you don't really need point scoring Jokers to beat the blinds early on, so I'm going to try to focus more on getting my economy rolling and stocking up on helpful consumables and vouchers. I coast through the first 5 rounds or so and pick up this guy that boosts odd numbered cards. Aces count as odd numbered, and I had already used a few tarot cards to fix my deck in favor of aces, so I'm starting to build baby's first synergies here. My game plan grows even stronger when I discover the Fibonacci Joker, which adds 8 molt for every played ace, 2, 3, 5, and 8. So now the enhanced ace cards I've infused my deck with have become that much stronger. I continue to enhance my aces, 3s, and 5s until my deck has become completely unrecognizable, full of enhancements and duplicate cards, and I don't know guys, I'm starting to believe here. I'm trying to specialize in one poker hand at a time since I can target only those planet cards and make it extremely strong. For whatever reason, the default always ends up being full house. I just cannot get enough of full house. I love that bitch so much. This blue seal means that if the 8 of spades is in my hand at the end of a round, it'll give me a free upgrade for whatever hand I just played. So I take advantage of that to level up full house even more. But on ante 6, I find it. The missing piece. The linchpin in this entire operation. DNA. If I open a round by playing just one card, DNA will duplicate it and add it to my deck. Fixing my deck and pumping it full of enhanced aces has never been easier. At this point, it's a pretty painless run to the final boss of Ante 8, and it only takes me 2 level 14 full houses to take it down. So that's a win in the books on my second ever run of Balatro. I felt really good at the time, but I had no idea that I've been playing on the lowest difficulty of 8. I've still got a long way to go. In the meantime, though, I've unlocked a couple new decks and 3 new Jokers to play with, including the very best in the game. Yeah, let's keep that energy up, baby. Now that I've unlocked a couple decks, I'm going to try a new one. Each has its own ability, and I'm most interested in the yellow deck, which gives you an extra $10 at the start. I feel like getting the economy rolling is the most important thing to do at the start, so this ability seems super strong. My strategy takes shape in the very first shop, as I have access to 3 Jokers, 2 of which provide scoring bonuses to faced cards specifically, so everybody and their mom knows what's coming next. This run is where I discovered that you can skip blinds for bonuses like extra money, free packs, and rare Jokers, though you sacrifice one of your shop visits in doing so. At the time, skipping blinds always felt worth it, so I was skipping shit constantly, but it didn't take me long to realize that it's honestly a better idea to just play the round in almost every single scenario. As expected, the fast start from the yellow deck gave me a level of financial security that convinced me I'd soon be drinking the sweet nectar of victory out of one of them Stanley cups that puts lead in your water or whatever. I don't speak for everybody, but I'm not super down to drink my water out of a cup that can survive a fucking house fire, dude.
Look at my Stanley.
I grab a couple Jokers that multiply my multiplier, sit back, put the run in cruise control, and then my microphone arm snaps in half and my big ass mic obliterates my jaw. If you're curious what I mean when I say deck fixing, you can take advantage of tarot cards like the Hanged Man to permanently destroy cards in your deck, making it far more likely to draw the ones that better complement your Jokers and hand upgrades. On Ante 5, I realized that the upcoming boss blind makes all my face cards useless. That kind of fucks up my whole plan, so I skipped the previous round to give myself a huge temporary upgrade to my hand size, just to play exclusively face cards anyways, since my full house is strong enough for it to not even matter. Run 3 is my first encounter with the must play 5 cards boss, and at the time I was like, wow, what a joke. When would I not play 5 cards, idiot? This boss will never be a threat to my run, now or ever in the future. Using tarot cards to convert a hefty portion of my deck into clubs opens the door to my first discovered secret hand that would be impossible in real poker. The flush house. In a normal deck of cards, there's only 1 queen of clubs and 1 jack of clubs. I've got 3 of each, baby. That's 3 queens of clubs, that's 2 jacks of clubs. Flush house. It's like a content house for those bears that talk about shitting all the time. Anyways, I'm a big winner once again. That extends my streak to 2 and gives me a career record over 500. I just might be the best to ever do it. I unlocked 2 new decks, 5 new Jokers, and 2 new vouchers to hopefully help me maintain my title of best person ever of all time. It's time to take the ghost deck for a spin, which allows spectral cards to spawn in the shop. Spectral cards, like this one up here, offer a lot of really powerful abilities, but often at a cost. The Hex card makes one of your jokers polychrome, which gives an additional 1.5 times molt. However, it destroys every single other joker you have, so it makes the most sense to use it when you have just one. My first discovery of the Tower card teaches me about stone cards, which have no rank or suit, but always give 50 chips when played. It only took me a few seconds for me to decide that they suck and I hate them. I decided to rip my Hex card on this joker that gives ×3 molt if you have at least 16 enhanced cards in your deck. I have 2, so I've just put all my eggs in a basket I can't even use for like 45 minutes. Plus, I've skipped like 3 blinds by this point, so I'm pretty outmatched already. Here's a clip of me forgetting about the must-play 5 cards boss I clowned on 5 minutes ago and completely fucking myself. Easily my worst run yet. Do not mention this one in the comments. All right, another ghost deck run. Dog, stop skipping blinds. Jesus Christ. I still haven't learned that skipping is almost never worth it. Whoops, never mind. Holy shit. Well, now I've got the odd hand. I gotta keep skipping blinds, right? Using my Hex on the blueprint has sowed the seeds for a fruitful run right off the bat. The Justice card teaches me about a new type of enhancement. Glass cards. Glass cards double your molt when scored, but have a 1 in 4 chance of being destroyed permanently after you play them. Pretty exciting stuff. Thoughts and prayers. I find an Ankh card in the shop, which duplicates one of my jokers and destroys the rest. Obviously, I want another polychrome blueprint, so I sell my other stuff, and oh my god, the potential is off the charts right now. It's all cookies and cream for Papa Bear at the moment, so I make sure to skip like 3 more blinds, because I don't know, I guess I want to lose. Drawing a 4 of a kind and putting both my blueprints next to this joker that gives ×4 molt if you play a 4 of a kind leads to easily my highest score on a hand yet. Really cool at the time, but pocket change compared to the numbers I'll be putting up later. Could have been even higher if I remembered that jokers activate left to right, and this one that adds molt should happen before these ones that multiply molt if I want a higher score. After dropping just shy of 1,000,000 points in one hand, I somehow find myself on the brink of death in this boss blind where I can only play one hand, since I went through all of my discards and somehow failed to draw a single one of my 13 aces besides my starting hand. I put together the best hand I can, and it's not nearly enough. That is an unbelievable start to a run, squandered because I got too comfortable and didn't buy any more flat scoring jokers that didn't hinge on drawing a 4 of a kind. I turned off my headset, went to bed, and dreamt about running into traffic. Alright, this time I'm gonna beat Ghost Deck. Already skipping blinds? Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself. I'm gonna need Vagabond to carry me to victory here. It's a bit of a double-edged sword since the early tarot card generation is huge for getting a head start on deck fixing, but staying under $5 means sacrificing interest and kinda killing the economy early on. It's a long shot, but a potential solution for this problem is lucky cards. Lucky cards are the same as regular cards, but each one scored has a 1 in 5 chance of giving +20 molt and a 1 in 20 chance of giving $20. Getting even one of those to pop would be huge. Never mind, actually. I'm making them into molt cards for some reason. It's always a good idea to grab a scalable joker early since they grow stronger as the blinds do. A good example is this hologram guy that gives a higher multiplier every time I add a card to my deck. That means cards like Grim, which destroys a card and adds 2 enhanced aces, are that much more powerful. This 3 of spades now has a purple seal on it, which means that every time it's discarded, I get a free tarot card. Opening this celestial pack reveals the incredibly rare black hole card that honestly saved my run. It upgrades every hand by 1 level, but has just a 0.3% chance of appearing. At this point, I'm starting to pick up some momentum, and that losing streak feels like it's about to end very soon. Now that I've got this solid and scalable roster of jokers, I'm focusing more on using tarot cards to fix my deck as much as physically possible to prevent another day 5 situation from happening. It doesn't take me long to make it back to the final boss, and this one disables a random joker every hand. Oh no, I'm so scared. See you in Cancun, Crimson bitch. So I finally have my ghost deck victory and 3 new jokers along with it, including this rare one that I cannot wait to get my hands on. Ooh, didn't like that.
I don't trust you guys for even a second. In fact, what I'm gonna do, because I'm so protective, I'm going to block out the chat. I will not be reading chat this stream. Let's try green. Let's do the green deck. Oh, this is a great one to get early on. Played cards with the even rank give +4 molt when scored. Yeah, I'm down for this. Every played card permanently gains +5 chips when scored. Permanently. That seems pretty good. There's a 6. All right, let's go ahead and play our 6. Still 700 for just that 6. Wraith creates a random rare joker. Sets money to 0. That's good. Okay, so we'll save that until we have no dollar. I'm never gonna get an opportunity to use this shit. Yo! And I don't even like this. I don't know why I popped off so much. Oh my god, and we got the plus 21 from the lucky card. God damn! We killed it! That's awesome. Great tarot card play $4 or less. That's great with this guy, who gives us a bonus if we use tarot cards. Ouija converts all cards in hand into a single random rank. That could be huge. Of course I'm saving that. This is a great time to use this. There's only one even number in here. Let's use it. Do we do it? Yeah, we gotta do it now. Come on. Give me a 6 or otherwise an even number. Fuck! I didn't read like the downside. I'm sure that card has a downside. I don't think I read it close enough. I'm going to currently Google -1 hand size for the rest of the run. Oh, whoops. That's okay. Well, you know, that's actually really bad. That was kind of an unnecessary gamble. I basically just fucked myself in 2 different ways. Like, I feel like I should be pivoting. Maybe we go for a new joker and sell this guy. Switch up the game plan entirely. So I now have, look at all these Queen of Heart cards I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Queens of Hearts. Bang out! Flush house re-triggered. I don't know if I necessarily want it to be a flush house. Because, like, look at how good my flush is. 95, 12. And this is... Never mind. Oh, 31. Look at that. Just by a hair. Must play 5 cards. That's fine. 15K. We got 4 hands remaining, so we should go for the flush. You guys wish you were as smart as I am. We're tempting fate here. This hand is not very strong, or not this hand, this run. It's not very strong. I'm like barely treading water. It's just a question of like, can I actually score 52,500 in 1 round? I think I can do it. And now I get my free rare joker, which I need this to be like a life-changing shit. Okay. We're going for queens. We're going for queens. It's official. All face cards are drawn face down. You have got to be kidding. Well, now I wish I didn't spend all that cash. I shouldn't have remembered, because now we're actually fucked. 18 face cards, and 13 of them are queens. Discard these. Going for the queenies. Well, this is a predicament. Okay, show me 5 queens. This is the last round, but I think our chances of winning here are extremely slim. All right, let's see. Oh, it's in the far right. We got really lucky. That's a big first round. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. My luck is back. All right. We did it. Boom! 1-0. So I'm 4-3 in my like Balatro career at this point. I have a window over chat, so you better fucking believe some asshole the second I said I was proud of myself is like, he's actually on the lowest difficulty, so it's really not that hard. Start the round with no face cards in your deck. Oh, that's really interesting. I unlocked the new joker. Re-trigger all played face cards. Sell a total of 20 joker cards. I did sell a lot of joker cards. Okay, we've got $4 the end around. That's just good to go ahead and get, because that'll pay for itself. All right, to psychic. We've got plus 80 chips for 2 pair, plus 50 chips for pair. Wow, you guys call me each other so nicely. What are the odds? You know, let's just go and play it. Ta-da! Oh, I forgot. ×3 molt if played poker hand has already been played this round. That's pretty good for me, because I like to play the same shit over and over. So I am going to buy that. I'm going to put it at the back. Let's get some lucky queens in this bitch. Lucky queens. Do I try skipping both? Do I get really risky and skip both? Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Oh, it's over. Okay, this one's minus hand size, so we're doing double skip again. Oh my god, I forgot we had double tag. Oh my god, I'm good. Okay. If we can beat this, we're gonna get 2 free rare jokers in the shop. We're already on a 5. I'm flying. I have $30. Let's learn. We're good to go. We're good to go. All right, let's do some selling. Skip. Mad money. Hey, so we're gonna lose. Hey, so I was so excited about getting these and we're gonna lose. I should have skipped because the DNA is like I need to play a card to do that. So I should have Okay, well we got our 5 of a kind. It's level 2, this is good numbers. There's a lucky card, I need this lucky card to pop off. So 1 in 5. Ah! There's hope! Okay, timeout, timeout. Yeah, that was just like literally the worst. It's this guy again. I've gotten this dude in like 4 straight runs. This Joker gains times 0.1 mold for every time planet cards used. Yeah, I use planet cards a lot. This is a good one to invest in the future. Let's get some lucky cards in this bitch. You can see if any of them give me like $20. I'm gonna double Constellation. As much as I love Vagabond. Because this is, once I have enough like planet cards, this is gonna become so strong. Fuck them up. See ya! See ya, fishy! See ya! Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. Times 0.25 mold for each blind skip. Oh! That's really good. Okay, I want that, because I'd be skipping blinds a lot. Yeah, that was pretty good. Adds the number of times a poker game has been played at this run to mult. Dude, I'm gonna be playing hella full houses. Oh, it's only 5? Oh. Well, it's still good for the future. 7. Discard. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, I have 6 hands. Scored 22k. I just didn't say that. I said 4 by pure chance. So don't worry, guys. So let me turn, what's my lowest number thing? Let's start doing 3s. Well, no, 7s. Yeah, we're on 7s. The left into the right. Always gotta make sure I don't fuck that up. So I'm gonna convert that into a queen now, so then I can use the fool and it'll be another death card. Awesome. Left into the right. Yep. Perfect. I'd like to get some more tarot cards, so I'm gonna discard these guys. Hanged Man! Yes! Oh my god, we drew a million other queens. Okay, well let me Hanged Man these guys. This is good. Our deck is really coming together. Very, very nice. Oh wait, I just ruined my full house. I wasn't thinking. Screen shaker, reduce motion, or separate settings. Sure. I don't know why that was my response. Look at this shit! Look at the great work we've done here. I think it's time to say goodbye to trading card because of how well we've already done weeding our deck out. We have all those purple seals. We get more Hangmans and death cards and strength cards. Yeah, see ya, pal. Welcome to the team. Okay, so now all 5 of my jokers are well, no, we should do this because this is a multiplier adder. 4 of them are multiple and this is an adder. So I should try to get more bonus cards so I get more chips to start with, because the multiplier is only so good if you have so many chips. Yeah, I did it. Holy shit, look at that. 354. Oh my god. Something just like worked its way into you're 657,000, dude. Holy shit. I win. I unlocked this deck that looks like a little maze. There's the Joker I wanted! It's the one that everyone says is super good. And another deck. I got 2 decks. Oh my god! It did both of that. Did y'all see that shit? 1.6 million! And a 3 of a kind. Cards on the table, and I'm selling. Oh, I should have sold this. I unlocked something for it. What a run! Best hand, 25.8 million.
The next deck on my hit list is the black deck, which gives an extra 6th joker slot, but limits you to 3 hands per round. I found this to be the hardest deck, since having just 3 hands makes scoring harder, sure, but most importantly, it loses you a lot of money every round from the hands left bonus. This is like the only time I'm gonna support blind skipping, since going straight to the interest cap after the first boss is absolutely worth missing out on an ante-1 shop, in my opinion. I commit early to this joker that massively buffs 10s and 4s, and snag the extra hand voucher to undo some of the black deck's treachery. Cards like Strength that raise selected cards by 1 rank are gonna be crucial, since fixing my deck is the only way I'm gonna be able to survive the later rounds. I don't remember it taking me this long to learn that I shouldn't be skipping blinds that often. We are a third of the way through the month, and I'm still fighting the same demons, dude. My flush is already level 4, and I've got a joker up here that boosts flushes, so anytime I can play a flush that has 10s and 4s in it, I'm probably gonna kick ass. This run just needs a little more mult production to survive at this point, and I find it with the return of Spaceman. Sidebar, but if I saw this in the sky when I was stargazing at the beach in 2nd grade, I would have drowned myself in the sea, dude. Like, stop looking at me. This joker gains mult when you re-roll the shop, and this joker gives me a free re-roll every shop. Now they can work together and kiss all over each other together in my back pocket. Everything's peaches and gravy until the fish. Suddenly I have to scrape together just 600 points, but I can't fucking see my cards. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Day 11, another black deck run, still skipping blinds like it's going out of style. My first 2 jokers are randomly generated from cards, and I do not like them. Well, this one is fine. Free tarot card every round, that's fine by me. This one can kick rocks. Now I'm treading water, so naturally I'm gonna skip my 3rd and 4th blinds in 2 antes. I now have 6 jokers, and all of them are from free packs, and none of them complement each other even a little bit. All right, this is somehow working really well. Kids, do not replicate this in your own game. You will get destroyed, and then your parents' marriage will fall apart, and then you'll blame yourself for it, but it was never your fault. Don't ever think it was your fault. Oh my God! This guy and this guy both give me bonuses for 2s, 3s, and 5s, so I'm using tarot cards to maximize my chances of drawing those. I got the skipping blinds joker again, so the universe seems determined to drag me kicking and screaming into victory. Nothing of interest really happens after that. My jokers are strong enough to coast to an easy win somehow in a run that's probably reasonable evidence to plead insanity in a court case. A new deck and a new voucher are my rewards. I'm trying out the checkered deck now, which only has spades and hearts in it, making it the perfect opportunity to build around flushes. This Fibonacci thing has been popping up in every single run, man. We have some sort of like spiritual connection. Mr. Fibonacci, my line is open if you are looking for a companion. This holographic joker boosts hands that contain a 2 pair, which works nicely with this other joker that boosts pairs. So at this point, the optimal hand is a flush with at least 1 pair in it, since we get a little bit of everything that way. Between my solid joker lineup and my good supply of blue seals in my deck, I'm having no problem scaling with the blinds so far. I actually don't think I've needed more than 1 hand for a single round. This spectral card introduces me to a new mechanic. Negative jokers. Jokers with the negative enhancement do not use a joker slot, meaning I can add another to my lineup now without selling any. At this point, I'm already set to finish the run, and it fittingly takes me just 1 hand to take care of business. I decided to give endless mode the old college try, which lasts for about 3.5 minutes. I get a new voucher and a couple new jokers to go with the greatest prize of all, a job well done. Day 13 is when the pieces began to fall into place. You remember this clip from earlier? That's day 13. I still have not even tried a run on higher stakes yet, which is absolutely pathetic. It's time to take on level 2 of 8. Red stake. You only unlock the next stake after beating the previous one, and these unlocks are deck specific, so I'm gonna have to pick a deck to commit to if I want to earn my gold stake victory within the next 17 days. I decide on the ghost deck because even though I don't think it's the strongest, I do think it's the most fun, since the spectral cards can lead to absolutely insane builds and can also straight kill you in bloody horror. Each stake adds a new obstacle. In this case, the small blind, the first round of each ante, no longer provides reward money. One of my favorite vouchers is available in the first shop, so I make sure to snag that for a hand size increase. I decided to grab this joker that has a chance to generate tarot cards when packs are open, since I figure it's a good way to get both economy and deck fixing started early. This run is where I discover the mail-in rebate joker, my #1 favorite moneymaker. Each round it selects a card rank and awards me $5 per discard of that specific rank. The best part is that the probabilities of the selected card are linked to your deck, so if you have mostly kings, it'll almost always land on kings. That's extremely powerful and and I can't wait to take advantage. After barely sneaking through round 4, I find another new joker, which apparently upgrades the first discarded poker hand each round. My first thought was, okay, that sounds super strong, but realistically, when am I going to draw a good enough hand to be worth upgrading at the very start? This isn't that great early on since I haven't fixed my deck at all. But then I had an idea. What if I use this joker to get high card to an obscenely high level just by discarding that every time? Could it get to a point where all I have to do is play one card to beat something? Opening a standard pack gives me my first red seal, which re-triggers the card and all of its benefits during scoring. This will play an instrumental role later on. Oh, huge. Okay. We stay popping wheels. Okay, I have lots of money. I should... Okay, hold on. Time out. This guy gives times 1.5 mult for each king in your hand. Times. Now imagine we have Blueprint hooked up to this guy. Imagine the kings are also steel cards, which also give times 1.5 mult in your hand. Now, viewer, further imagine that these cards have red seals on them, making this whole scoring process happen again. Times 1.5 isn't that much on its own, sure, but if we play that high card I was talking about earlier, that leaves a lot of cards behind. And if they're all steel kings with red seals, that adds up really fast. Problem is I sold the high card upgrade guy 2 antes ago since I didn't think we'd be able to build around high card. I'm still gonna rock with this dude, and that means the deck needs a lot of work. Do this. And I can do this. Oh my god! All right, forget it, we're squared. Now I just need to not blow it like I blew it last time the game tried to gift me a win. That's a big ask though, since my entire deck is off limits right now. Because of plant. Oh my god, we live! Absolutely no skipping rounds under any circumstances. So now each round begins with a single king, copied twice by my blueprint and DNA. Ideally, I'll find tarot cards or something to trim the excess fat later on. Now is the time to invest in high cards, so I snag any Pluto cards I come across and buy the telescope voucher, since high card will be our most played hand pretty soon. On ante 8, I finally have the chance to make my first steel king. Now I just need to slap a red seal on that bad boy and we're set. I take care of business, no problem. That's another win, yeah, whatever. I have my sights set on something much greater here. Not long after, I find the Deja Vu spectral card. Now if I can just dig up that one steel king I have somewhere, I can slap a red seal on that puppy and duplicate the fuck out of it. Now it's back to business as usual. Oh my god, my baby! I'm so sorry. I should have never left you behind. I hope you can forgive me. Well, this isn't your decision because I just purchased you with legal tender. So now here's the routine. Discard a high card with blueprint hooked up to burnt joker to upgrade it twice. Play a steel king with blueprint hooked up to DNA to duplicate it twice. And wow, that was enough to win by itself. Trading card is the last addition to my all-star lineup. If your first discard is only one card, which mine usually are to level up high card anyway, it is permanently destroyed and you earn $3. I did say earlier we needed a way to trim the excess fat, and this is the way to do it. Oh my god! We're breaking out the scientific notation, bitch. So things keep coming easy until ante 13, when my fun comes to a screeching halt. I want to reintroduce you guys to an old friend for this one.
Wow, what a joke. When would I not play 5 cards, idiot?
In case you forgot, high card is the lifeblood of this entire run. I got high card up to level 42 by this point, but now my deck is a Steel King Ethno State, and I'm completely incapable of playing 5 different cards. So an incredibly promising endless push suffers an early demise because of this asshole, who I keep wanting to call Kate for some reason, probably because of the K. Well, fuck you, Kate. I hope you're happy. At the very least, I walk away with a red stake win, a new deck, and 2 new jokers I'm eager to learn about. I'm still in college, wrapping up my chemistry degree right now, so there were a few days in the month where I didn't have time to sit down and record at my desktop computer. Because of that, 3 of the days took place offline on my laptop, so I'll be sure to give y'all a Cliff's Notes on what went down and what I unlocked. Day 14, I took on the next level of difficulty. Green stake. Same deal as red stake, but now the required score to beat each round scales faster. And guess what? I won again! My most played hand was Full House, and my high score was 856,448. Here are the unlocks. Day 15, I finally managed to discard a royal flush and unlock one of the best jokers in the game. I killed myself in the process, though. It's time for my second try at Black Stake. So now we're working with both the other handicaps, plus now sometimes jokers are eternal, which means if you buy them, you're stuck with them for the rest of the run. No selling, destroying, anything, which is a lot more annoying than it sounds. First shop is an absolute banger as I am introduced to a new joker, Brainstorm. It copies your leftmost joker, making it a slightly worse but still extremely good version of Blueprint. Fuck, I can't afford it. Now let's see how I recover. Whoops. Okay, I don't want to go to bed yet, so we're doing another one. It's still day 16. Once again, a rare joker awaits me in my first shop. When sold, this one duplicates a random other joker in your inventory, so hopefully we find a cool one relatively soon. An early Immolate card gets my economy moving. It destroys 5 of my cards, but earns me $20 in the process. A standard pack gives me a Polychrome Gold Seal Molt Ace. That's +4 Molt, times 1.5 Molt, and $3 when scoring. I'm now about to enter Ante 4 here, and I guess I still haven't found any jokers worthy of being copied, so now I've got this bunch of misfits surrounding my dude who's just been jiggling for like 20 minutes. On Ante 5, I'm finally gonna commit to one. This Eternal Negative Mime. It makes all abilities involving cards held in your hand activate twice. This has a ton of potential, and I don't mind taking a massive risk here because I've been slowing down anyways. I need a scoring joker to survive now, and I guess we're going for 10s and 4s. All right, I got a crackpot combo of 7 shitty jokers, and I'm $19 in debt. Yeah, I'm not winning this one, if you can believe it. I decided to do the honorable thing and just quit before the game can tell me I lost. Third attempt at Black Stake. This is one of the few instances where I will skip blinds 10 times out of 10. A free $25 instead of a round that doesn't give me reward money anyway is absolutely worth skipping a shop I can barely afford. This voucher permanently subtracts 1 hand every round, but also sends me back to Ante 1. I think it's worth it since an extra 3 shops to build up some synergies is pretty invaluable. I decided to commit to this 3-of-a-kind joker, so I'll probably end up hunting for full houses like usual. One of my jokers turns all played face cards into gold cards, which is going to help a lot with finances. I'm trying to add as many kings to my deck as possible in case I run into that Baron guy again, but I'm honestly more than comfortable without him. Unfortunately, though, I'm struggling to find even a single joker that is remotely helpful for what I'm rocking here. So before I know it, the rounds have caught up with me and I can't just put it in cruise control anymore. I never do end up finding that difference maker, but I still managed to crawl my way to the final boss thanks to a few blue seals in my deck providing some scaling for full house. This boss's ability is a new one, and it's pretty frustrating. It forces 1 card to be permanently selected until you play or discard. And if it's one you don't want to play and you're out of discards, you are just fucked. Thankfully, that scenario is super rare.
No! Fuck off!
Selected the 1 queen, and I'm out of discards. So there's literally nothing I can do. Just lost a 1 in 10. That's a tough one to swallow, but there's no positive takeaway here. Okay, try number 4 at Black Stake. God damn, dude, this isn't even halfway to gold and we're running out of days here. Also, I just want to let y'all know that like half of these recordings happen while on a call with friends, so there's just stuff being discussed at all times while I'm playing cards.
You guys know that guy online, Brian Johnson? He's like the anti-aging guy. Sorry. The blueprint
Oh,
guy.
wow, that is an anti-aging person.
He's like 47. He's like all about like, dude. So I will say, Alexa, turn it down. No, Alexa, turn it down.
I grabbed some popcorn since the temporary molt is more than enough to drag me through the first couple antes.
He did a blood transfusion where he took his son's blood and like injected it into him, and then he gave his own blood and gave it to his dad to like reverse his like dementia. It's crazy.
That's pretty swag. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's pretty fucking sick.
And then
at
what
the
happened?
end- I mean, at the end, he
Did it
was
work?
just like, no, that's the thing, is they have interviews with the dad. Dude, they have interviews with the dad, and he keeps, like, stuttering when he's talking, and my roommate and I were like,
I decided to rip this spectral card for a free rare joker to maybe give this run some direction.
They brought in a bunch of doctors, and obviously they're all like, this dude's fucking insane. Like,
What?
what he's doing is wild. He's got a huge internet presence.
Yeah, I mean, naturally.
I can
And
imagine why.
Look
He
at
sells,
this
like,
fucking guy. Share with friend. Share with friend.
He sells olive oil. Who am I to be like, the way that you're modifying your body isn't, like, I sound like, but it is insane to watch him sit on a table, and be like, this machine lets me do 20,000 sit-ups in 20 minutes. And I'm like, what?
I genuinely have no recollection of why I did this, but I just bagged it up halfway through and started over for some reason. I commit early to a trading card, so I'm gonna be set for deck fixing. Another invisible joker appears, and the potential of this run is blossoming before my very eyes. Plus, I snagged this banana for some bonus molt, but I doubt it'll be around for long since it has a 1 in 6 chance to die after every round. A joker-like constellation will provide that scalable multiplier I so desperately need. Blue seals pair well with that guy since they provide more planets to feed him. I did the same shit again with invisible joker where I couldn't pick a joker to commit to, so it just sat up there shaking 10 cans and bounced that ass for like 20 minutes. It is now round 12 and banana still refuses to die. Well, it's gonna get the honor of going down with the ship because another day passes without a black stake win. Maybe the pressure of a live audience can help encourage me to overcome this hurdle. Ghost deck. Black stake. First hand of the round, a single 6 destroy and create a spectral card. I think I am still gonna grab this because having it around sucks. That this is gonna be sucking up a joker slot for the rest of the run. But I love spectral cards. I fucking love spectral cards. So I'm gonna rip it. This is good. Hologram is good. It's another eternal one, so we're gonna have it for the long haul, but that is good. Cryptid. Awesome. That's gonna be, you know, adding cards to my hand. That's a big molt thing, and I'm gonna hold on to it as long as I can until I have jokers that might lean me a certain direction. Times 3 molt if you have at least 16 enhanced cards, and it's not eternal. So we're gonna want to enhance. It's a hex card. That's great. I just have to hope it hits this because it won't destroy either of these. It's a 50-50. Let's do it. Come on, 50-50. Fuck. We won by 7 points. I don't really need this, so I'm gonna do 1 reroll. Ooh, copies the ability of the leftmost joker. We're gonna, yeah, that's very good. Kings are a good thing to have a lot of, I think. So let's, I feel like a lot of jokers benefit kings. So we're gonna use strength on the kings. Adds the sell value of all other jokers to molt. With all my multipliers, that is just good value. And then this is good for money. So let's do it. Okay, gold seal, very nice. Put on one of my kings. Some extra cash. Because these are never gonna get destroyed. So maybe I sell these two and then use the hex to get polychrome on brainstorm and then just bank on finding, because I'm gonna find a lot of good jokers with all my money in it. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. I think I will go ahead and use familiar. Yeah. There you go. Because that's gonna, yeah, now it's 3.5 times. Come on, give me the 6. There's the 6. Okay. Left card into right card. Play the 6. Give me my spectral card. And I have another 6 in the... It's a cryptid! God damn! Can make more 6s. Next time I... Oh my god. Almost 2 milli. And I'll do 1 reroll. I mean, if I have to. If you're gonna make me, then I'll do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is, oh my god. I forgot it's not eternal. Fuck! I just killed myself. We're probably still going to win, but god damn, that was one of my worst moments in gaming history. I'm never gonna get over what just happened. I can't believe I'm finally getting the hang of Balatro. Every time I do on local recording, I feel like I'm playing pretty well. The second I go live, I make literally the worst gaming decision I've made in my entire life, and it's broadcast to everybody. $8 milli belly ganilli. Deck unlocked. I beat Black Stake finally. On my very first try. I need a break from doing the difficulty mode. Let's do a white stake. Let's do baby level. Start with no phase card. Yeah, let's do abandoned deck. Skip for a rare joker. Done. I will always do that if it's the first round. Invisible joker. After 2 rounds, sell this to duplicate a random joker. Could be extremely good. I think I lost. It's just like, if I can get out of this, how cool would this shit be, man? It got us there. That's big. That's a big deal. All right, we're gonna get 2 rare. Ah! Okay. We have 2 blueprints. Yeah, those kill me because it's like the game just handed me the most immense potential, and I'm just too fucking stupid to take advantage.
I want to go. I'm going really risky because I want to get a really high score. See? This is our chance. If we can win this round, we get 2 free jokers. Rare jokers. All club cards are debuffed. Perfect. My hand has 5 clubs in it. Okay. This is literally the worst joker in the game. I'm like so confident in that. I don't know if this is apparently actually supposed to be really good, and I just don't know how to utilize it. All right, is she to play anything that's not a 2-pair or a flush? Fucking card. Here we go. Odd Todd. We got plenty of odd cards. Damn it. I fucking purged my 3s and 5s. You gotta be kidding me. We don't have plenty of odd cards. No. Retrigger first played card. Oh, that's good with Odd Todd. Yeah, I'm so sick of the obelisk already. It's leaving. See you. I hate you. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Now most of my odd numbers are diamonds. Well, this is the one that I had that one time I had that crazy score, but it's not gonna work with this deck. There we go. ×3. Incantation's gonna be really helpful here. Yeah, let's pop it right now. Let's hope it doesn't hit the ace. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm not really playing a lot of 5s because I don't have very many. I actually have 8 5s. I don't know if you guys knew that. I have 8 5s. Must play 5 cards. I usually do anyway. Let's get some more Molt 7s in this bitch. I unlocked a joker because I have enough diamonds in my hand. All right, our deck is really coming together. 33 out of the 37. No. 33 out of the 45 are diamonds. We need to start getting some blue seals to level up Flesh House. All right, I win. Endless mode. I've got four 7s to, and only 2 because 2 are wild. I have 2 7s to cleanse. I wouldn't mind turning these into diamonds just for, you know, aesthetic, but that sounds really bad. Look at this. Joker gains +1 Molt per consecutive hand played without scoring a face card. That's going to be every hand for us. The only problem is, I don't know how many hands we're going to be playing until I die. Probably like 7. So I don't think it's ever going to do that much, but you know, it's better than this. It's better than the alternative. Wheel of Fortune. I don't think one of those has hit in maybe 40 to 50 tries for me. Playing a full house sets money to 0. Wish I checked that before I saved $28. What's my makeup now? 39 diamonds. We are almost done with the purge, and 2 of them are wild cards. 7.2 milli. This is where it dies. This is where the run dies. All right. That was good. That was pretty good. That's not exactly the heights I was hoping for starting a run on White Stake, but we unlocked something, which is cool. Now that Black Stake is finally done, I'm moving up to Blue Stake, which is all the previous handicaps plus 1 less discard permanently. My first shop has the trading card again, which isn't great by itself, but it'll be extremely useful down the line if I find any jokers that warrant some deck fixing. The banana is back to hold down the fort once again. Until I find some direction, I'm operating on a destroy all the lowest cards and kind of just play whatever strategy. I paused my capture to go grab dinner, and the unedited footage is like my favorite thing ever. My Taco Bell's here. Time out, time out. This ×2 Molt for hands containing a pair is going to provide that scoring boost I've been looking for. Me thinks me likey. What was funny?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fun. I'm out of 6s. I made my 6s extinct. Shit. Oh my god, I'm a moron. Okay,
I've killed all the 6s.
I killed all, it's alright. We are now 13 rounds strong and my banana just won't quit, dude. This guy's an absolute gamer out there. No, the banana, shit. Just when I find myself on death's door, Brainstorm comes to save me once again. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking gas. A blueprint on Anti-7 is the final piece in the puzzle. They knew what they were doing when they made these bottles. They were like, all people, regardless of race, gender, and religious affiliation, once sucked sustenance from a teat.
Trust me, they'll eat this shit up, bro.
They were right. I've been beasting this shit for years.
They yearn for the nipple.
I do. So now I have my Blue Stake victory on my very first try. And all it took was insane luck.
This is the third and final laptop day of the video. On day 23, I tried a purple stake run, which adds yet another degree of faster point scaling to each round. I lost. So then I tried again, and then I lost. I tried a third, lost, and I lost. Okay, I have time for just one more before class. Whoops, fuck, just ain't my day, I guess. You know the drill at this point. Another try purple stake on ghost deck, whatever, who cares. I'd like to introduce you to Egg, which does absolutely fuck all except slowly gain sell value until you've got a $40 bomb in your pocket on like ante 4. Unless you kill yourself 3 rounds later. There goes Egg. He was just a boy. We're gonna give that another try. This time we're starting with Rough Gem, a joker that gives me $1 for each scored diamond. Not ideal for scoring, but earning money is more important at the very start. I find Greedy Joker, which gives +3 molt for each scored diamond. So now we have a synergy. Is it a good one? Kind of. It's fine. Finding a scalable molt joker early is key on these higher stakes, and this dude is about as good as it gets. It scales very slowly, but any joker that grows with you during the run is extremely helpful. On round 7, I find the Hanging Chad, which would end up becoming one of my favorite jokers in the entire game. In case you forgot, it re-triggers the first played card 2 additional times. So putting a holographic, glass, lucky, really any special card in that slot can reap a ton of rewards. Right now, pretty much the only focus is generating as many planets as possible to scale Constellation. This is a great example of why Hanging Chad is so goddamn good. Like, that was 30 molt and $3 right there. 1 round later, and goddamn, this dude has been following me around and putting in the work every single run since I unlocked it. Now I've got a great set of jokers, but I need to enhance more of my cards if I want to survive. Verdant Leaf is the only thing standing in the way of my purple stake victory, but unfortunately I have to sell my very first joker to unlock all my cards. A worthy sacrifice. A glass card hooked up to Hanging Chad and Brainstorm is all I need to push past the boss and earn my win. That leaves just 2 stakes to beat, though both are harder than anything I've taken on yet.
We're gonna try orange stake, and it's gonna be really bad. Hey, look, this scales. Scaling stuff is pretty good. It does require us to kind of commit to a hand early, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I'd rather have it than this because I can't get rid of that, and it's pretty... Yeah, I'm fine with using this, and we're gonna make it polychrome. Up to 17 bucks now. This is huge. We need something that can earn us some more money. When round begins, add a random playing card with a random seal to your hand plus 10 molt. Love it. Get some seals early. I hate clogging up the deck with random numbers, but just getting a lot of seals, like getting some purple seals and some blue seals is huge. All hard cards are debuffed. We've got a... Okay, well, it's debuffed. Cool. Thanks, guys. I usually don't like using this because hand size is so important. If I'm being honest, I think we should at least buy this as a break glass in case of emergency. If we're about to lose. I think it's time. Yeah, I gotta use it, unfortunately. Kings, that's a good one. I like... Oh, we got Helicat. We have $67. All right, here we go. I was saying I need more discards. It's perfect. Okay, crack this as well. Hopefully get an Earth card. Bang. I'm gonna take this for now, because more point scoring is never a bad thing. Give me something spicy. Yorick unlocked. Who are you? Yorick. This joker gains ×1 molt every 23 cards discarded. Okay, that's good. We do discard a lot. The scores just scale so fast. I always get left behind. We can't do it again. The hand size would be too small. +1 hand per round. I would really greatly prefer +1 hand size, but this is still better. There we go. Now you got ×2. What I am going to do is sell Sigil, buy Wraith, and just have it. That's going to be my new emergency card. If we're like about to lose, no matter what I play, then I'll rip that. This is now useless. Another discard. That's huge. We need like more jokers, but this might be a good time to use Wraith, I think. Because I want to re-roll a lot for a better joker. So I think we're going to re-roll a lot to get a nice 4th joker and then use Wraith for our 5th. I can't afford that. That would have been a cool one to have. This is big. I need something nice. This is the only thing that's going to keep me alive. Okay. Actually huge. If this duplicates the Yorick, holy fuck. Okay, this is big. I just need to survive for 2 rounds. That's actually the tough part. I think I'm going to die this next round. Fuck. Okay, well, now Yorick's up to ×4. That sucks. We're going to lose both of our steel cards. Okay, I'm out of discards. This is scary. There's a full house. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, we're alive. 1 out of 2. One more round for Invisible Joker. Could actually be huge for me. Okay. Man, couldn't get a single pair for anything. Look at how many kings are left. Honestly, I'm willing to skip this for the $25. Because I'm not going to earn any money from the small blind anyway. Plus 10 mult if it contains a flush. Plus 80 chips if it contains a flush. Yeah. Add $1 of sell value to every Joker and consumable card at the end of the round. I like that. Go ahead and eradicate these clubs. And then Hermit. Add a blue seal is good. Add a red seal isn't gonna help me as much. We're gonna do the blue seal. Put on this 2 of diamonds. Wow! Crazy, actually. Look at that. Whatever. Temperance. 33 bucks. Look at that, because of this. Holla. You're now done. So we're gonna sell you. 7 bucks. We sell you. 9 bucks. Hanging Chad would be good if we get that polychrome card to show up. Hell yeah. Blueprint! Oh, but it's perishable, you bitch! Whoa. Super banana. Whoa! Times 3 molt. 1 in 1,000. Chance this card is destroyed at the end of the round. Dude, I love it. That seems extremely good. For a common Joker. Oh, I bet you anything this thing only shows up after you've lost the first banana. Because isn't it there like multiple varieties of banana in history? And that one's extinct and this one's not. I see. That's clever. I'm going to uncover chat. I feel like I'm starting to learn more about this game and I'm more willing. I feel like there's less of a chance for spoilers. And I have a good feeling about today. I think it'll be a positive experience. I'm gonna uncover chat. I'm already tilted. I read first message I see is mime ... How would that have been helpful to me? I know that has potential to be really good, but in this scenario, I mean that's like practically useless and would take way too much setup for it to work. I'm gonna go for the money. I'm gonna be foolish. I think we're gonna have the point scoring for it to be worthwhile. I was so wrong. It's over. For some reason, I had the idea that we had the potential to get more points than that. Oh, we're fine. Yeah. Okay. I need this lucky card to hit. Boom. Twice. Okay, we're alive. Oh, I think it's still not enough after all that. Come on, lucky card. Did not hit a single time. Times 3 molt if it contains a stray, but only lasts for 5 rounds. I mean, it's free. It's free too. Everything's free. This Joker gains plus 2 molt if play hand contains 2 pair. I do like ones that can go up. Now that I'm struggling a lot on orange steak, and it's so much, it feels so much tougher than white steak. I still cannot sympathize with the people who would not let me be proud of myself for winning on white steak. I thought, because at the time I was like, maybe when I get to the harder ones, I'll be able to be like, oh, I get it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I still don't. I still hate you. Oh, plus 1 hand size, absolutely. Yeah, because we're the $8. Let's hold on to it longer. It's just, this would be such a nice opportunity to get the Hex played. But I'd like to get this to accrue some more value. But I need more point scoring. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell the egg. It's the safer play. So we can do that. I'll get the raised fist. I need some chips. I only have molt right now. Each 10 and 4. I have 4 10s and 4 4s. I mean, sure. Just give me one of the planets I need, dude. I'm getting fucked over on the... Yeah, thank you. And there's my 3. Huge. Okay, so we're gonna use strength. Get another 4. Use this to make another strength card. And then this can become another 4. Okay, so now I can use strength to make another 4. And then yeah, we're about to win here. So let me discard these. Oh my god. Okay, unfortunately I believe that means, yeah, 3s are now extinct. Less than I thought, but still good. Rip 1 is just a sound effect. I thought Therm had the ability to fart whenever. He does. We all have this power. You can't just fart on command whenever you want. Maybe you can't. Hey, first time chatter. Found out I'm pregnant today after years of trying. What should the middle name be? Followed by, I've never farted in my life. Because it's playing a 2-pair levels up the trousers, but it gives the plus molt regardless of what hand is played. You don't have to play a 2-pair. None of the effectiveness in here is affected by it being a 2-pair. Who's Morgs? Holy shit! This is, oh my god, this is like the first time in my life I've ever gotten the like feeling like an old man thing. Nobody else knows about Morgs? Has it been that long? Really, really loud, in your face, obnoxious voice. And his mom was a big deal too. He and his mom had a rap battle. It escalates so fast. Cause like, it's like we need like 1 million chips to win in only like a few rounds. And that's just like not going to happen. Now I have $67. We're gonna open another pack. Try to get another tarot card. Give me. Random plan of cards. Give me 2 pair. That's fine. That was a big ask. Straight's never getting used. Sell it. Shit, dog. 90K. Fuck, dude. This is good for us because we play a lot of 2 pairs. This is very, very good. We're gonna use that instead of the abstract joker. Very good. This is like probably the furthest I've ever made it on orange stick. I can't remember how far we got on our last try. Glass 4, huge. All right, let's go ahead and pop that. Yeah, take my $4. Literally, fuck you and die. I hate you. It broke. That's tough. Okay, well, we got halfway there. We still have 3 hands to play and a discard. I need these nice 4s to show up, dude. Oh, I win. As cool as this would be, I really just want this card sharp thing to activate. Yeah. My scoring potential is still not enough to handle anti-8. I need something big to happen. Here's the thing. That's huge, but we really need the chips right now. I mean, this is fading, so this is what will be sold for this. This is still an upgrade, but chips are a problem. Oh, but the mult cards are good too, because we have this double multiplier. Yeah, I don't know. I have such a talent for saying fucking nothing. For talking for about 20 seconds and actually not saying anything. I'm taking a bite of my stale sandwich. If I had a nickel for every time, especially this stream, because my brain fog is so bad. If I had a nickel for every time this stream I've started speaking about something and then it just be like, no, I don't know. We're on anti-8. Okay, let's check our blind, see if we'd want to re-roll that. 1 random joker disabled every hand. Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't think I'm down for that. All right, actually 400K is the final. I don't know why this whole time I've been thinking it's like 1 million. All right, well let's go ahead and re-roll the boss blind now. That's karma. Okay, in the grand scheme of things, how much is walkie-talkie really adding? Because in a perfect play, it's adding 40 chips. No, it's more because of the re-trigger. Yeah, we did what we could. Hold on to all my 4s for sure. If we can get 2 more 400K hands, we win. That was a 400K hand. Got the times 20, or the plus 20 from the lucky card. Okay. This is so doable. If I discarded this, let me calculate. Let me get my calculator. Because this is my last play. I need to make sure I do the right thing. Okay, if I discarded these 5 cards, my odds of drawing a 10 would be 74%. Obviously, those are great odds, but I don't want to leave the door open to getting fucked over in the most heartbreaking way. Got it! Okay, and we have a death card. 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 I'm not playing endless mode. Fuck all that. We're on life support. Main menu. 1 left. Gold stake. So now I've got 3 days left to beat gold stake. All the previous handicaps, eternal jokers, temporary perishable jokers, and now rental jokers that cost $3 per round you have them. I've managed to take down all 7 difficulty levels this game has thrown at me, and now it's time for the final frontier. Now just finding a joker without 1 million unusable handicaps is an impossible undertaking. I grabbed the hand size voucher because I'm always gonna grab the hand size voucher. My first long-term joker comes from a tarot card, and it's absolute ass. Yeah, I'm already fucked. Let's try another one. I will happily skip the first blind for $25. Hack re-triggers all 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s, and it worked for me on orange steak yesterday, so I guess we're gonna run with it again. And would you look at that? I'm already fucked again. And I gotta go to bed so I can sleep before my exams, so that's 1 less day to figure this shit out, I guess.
I'm willing to skip this first round for a free rare Joker because I just need some kind of direction, man. Let's do it. Fuck it. That's ×2 molt on all flushes, so we're going flushes, baby. Opening a buffoon pack gives me a very interesting option. Madness. It gains 0.5 times molt every single round, but also destroys a random Joker. I've never taken it because that literally sucks, but now there are eternal Jokers. Hell, I got one already, and they can't be destroyed. So now I've turned one of Gold Stake's handicaps into an asset. Now the game plan is very simple. Ride the madness wave and only buy Jokers if they're eternal. This makes for an extremely effective and extremely boring strategy since I'm never doing like anything. I find a blue seal in a standard pack, which is going to help me start leveling up flush finally. On round 7, I find a new addition to the team. Not only is it eternal, but it adds molt for flushes. I love those. Next round, and there's another eternal Joker, and y'all know how much I love Chad. There's not really much I can do to get stronger other than hope for Jupiter cards to show up, and it's happening, y'all. We're on ante 6, and I'm starting to hear the music.
I want to rewatch that dunk. Rewinding.
Do it up. I'll keep you updated on the rest of the game. They lost.
No!
Okay, I need to get more glass cards. Come on. Jeez. This is it. Last one. Anti-8 boss. Gold stake. Come on, Papa. Sable's random Joker hand. Just don't do that one. Fuck! Come on! It's over! You are mine! Folks, I have done the possible. Gold stake achieved, and all it took me was a month of playing this game every single day. That being said, there's still 1 day left. Interesting. Now that I've accomplished my gold stake victory, I want to take the last day to put together everything I've learned and try to get the highest score I can on the plasma deck, which evens out your chips and molt after scoring. That sounds confusing, but it just means the numbers are bigger. It's great. I'm not going to give any commentary here, just raw gameplay and occasional talking. Enjoy day 30, and I really appreciate you being here. Clubs.
Lotte out here trapping in Bentleys.
Lotte out here in Bentley.
Bentleys.
Yo! Soul card. Tribule. Played kings and queens. You skip ×2 molten scored. Bruh, that's pretty swag. Oh, it's negative. Oh, that's funny. I mean, why not? Oh my god. Holy shit. Hello, Chico. Bright storm. Man, I love high numbers.